third place.
Ryan Cox picking up a lucky ball there, and Sean Wilson shakes his head in disbelief. And there he goes.
Takes the one in blue, Neil Ellis. Second in red was Richard Knight. And third in yellow and black, Marvin Cox. 64.6 the winning time. The winner in blue, Neil Ellis. Blue in 10. Referee has fined Neil Ellis. In heat 11, riding in blue is David Clark. David Clark rides in blue, heat 11. And the riders are on 2 minutes. The riders are on 2 minutes for heat 11.
All the eagle eyes, Peter Morris in the box. Quickly spotting David Clark there in blue. My oh my. Kelvin Tatum in yellow and black. Oh, come on, Coventry fans, riding in yellow and black, untouched this afternoon. Kelvin Tatum. I should think so as well. So there's coming there, Barry Briggs, former world finalist, world champion many times himself, having covered in the pits as he was telling us earlier. Breathing words of wisdom down his hero as well, certainly proving to be successful. So there is Kelvin Tatum, in yellow and black, digging himself a start position. Simon Cross, flying the flag of Cradley Heath this afternoon, crossing up his bike looking for a little bit of firm dirt to start from. Gardener's paradise today. David Clark looks in disbelief, saying, what are they doing? As Steve Schofield then, the man who was unlucky with his machine, on his last outing in red, on game one on the inside. That's the way the line-up. Homefire British final, heat 11, coming up right now.
So it's important that Tatum to win this to keep a point clear of his nearest rival. Settles there for race 11. Schofield, Clark, Cross and Tatum, green lights on. Dean Howard and Cross makes it, and Tennant from the quick away, and Cross makes it, and Tennant on the boards there, and Schofield gets through, Cross gets through Schofield, and Tennant finds himself back in third at the moment then, as Cross shows in Schofield. Tennant already gets inside Schofield, as Cross leads into the Coventry for the first time, being chased by Tennant. Schofield third, and Clark at the back, and Tennant now work hard to get the Cross down position. As Cross shows in from Tatum, as Schofield third, as Clark pegs back at the back, and they made their way to the back straight for the second time, and Tatum made a desperately bad gate in that forward gate. He's really going to work to get the Cross now. As Cross shows in from Tatum, these two pulling away from Schofield, with Clark in the back, and they made their way into the pits corner. One's in a desperate dive on the inside by Tatum, but Cross is too quick to remain on the outside line. Tatum is starting to peg back the gun on Cross, so it could be an interesting last lap in the corner. As Cross shows in from Tatum, it's Schofield third, Clark in the back, and about 20 yards Cross in front of Tatum, and they made their way into the pits corner for the full time. Cross round the outside, Tatum looking for speed round the inside, but Tatum's up to get the Cross from that position. Cross rides good track, Tatum goes for big burst round the outside, but it's too late. Simon Cross wins it. Second Calvin Tatum. The third spot, it's Steve Schofield, and every fan bar the Coventry fans cheer for that. So they always want to see the champion beaten. And everybody applauds Simon Cross, he makes his way to that back straight. There's no
initial rides, sitting with the maximum points, but not so in that one. And let's see how the home straight Europe then as the Cradley Heat star comes round. Simon Cross. And a gentle wave from Crosses and goes over the line, takes your appreciation and goes back into the pit saying, that's 3 points for me. Well done, Crosses. And who would have thought that against Coventry? That's bigger.
64 seconds. Second in yellow and black, Kelvin Tatum. And third in red, Steve Schofield. On now to the interval heat. It's Chris Morton in red, Jeremy Doncaster rides in blue, Andy Galvin in white, Neil Collins at yellow and black, heat 12.
Moment with Simon Wigg on 8 and Kelvin Tatum also on 8. That win moves Simon Cross up to 7, along with Neil Everton 7 and Richard Knight on 7. Looking at these riders in this one, if Chris Morton were to win this one, he would move up on the 7-point mark as well. So it really is getting pretty tight at the present moment.
And the silver star was John Taylor from Homefire. Oh, well, that's just very cool. Right, so we're going to go across the gold, silver and bronze awards. Well, got sunglasses. So Chrissy Morton then, the Bellevue champion, more caps than anybody else running Speedway. 100 caps for England. What a campaigner, and still alive and proving it in this race. Jeremy Doncaster subdued, not happy at all with his performance this afternoon. Let's wish him better luck, the Ipswich Flyer. There he is, in fact, Doncaster in blue. Andy Galvin, who also was shaking his head earlier on, saying, I can't get it right. Let's wonder if he can do it in this one. There's Galvin in white for the National League in Hackney. And in yellow and black, Neil Collins. We watched him steadily making good progress this afternoon, only just back from injury. And Chris Morton on the inside of gate 1. There's your lineup, the Homefire British Championship, Heat 12.
Morton to move into line in that number 1 gating position. Settling in for race 12, then Morton, Doncaster, Galvin, Collins are where they go, and Morton makes it okay. Doncaster gets in with him, and Morton gets a corner through, and really shoves Doncaster wide, and Galvin's got through, and Collins has got through, and Doncaster again finding himself at the back as they make their way into the Coventry corner. Galvin locks up, Doncaster almost gets inside him, a hard corner again by Morton, really shoves Doncaster, and he's turned off the back again this time, as Morton shows and Galvin, Collins in third, Doncaster the back, and last place for here for Doncaster, really would give him a mountain to climb. As Morton shows in from Galvin, Collins takes close order on Galvin. Doncaster can't find a way for the moment, really being jumped in on that first corner by Bellevue. Chris Morton, now Collins gets inside Galvin to take the second. Galvin back round Collins again. A good dogfight between these two for second and third, and Doncaster's losing contact at the back as Morton ploughing alone further at the front now as they come to the start of the last lap. It's still Galvin in second, Collins in third. Doncaster still pegged back at the back and trying to come underneath Collins on that pit score, but Collins is too quick for him. It looks like Jeremy Doncaster once again is going to fail to open his account here as Morton leads into the Coventry corner for the final time and through the 3 points to keep him very much in contention. Morton wins it, second Galvin, the third spot Collins, and Jeremy Doncaster is deep in trouble now. The Ipswich rider, and there's a lot of Ipswich fans that come to see him this afternoon, really is in trouble now after 3 rides of the 88 British final.
Appreciation, well done to Chris, 3 points or 3 more points under his belt.
From Bellevue, Chris Morton. Chris Morton's winning time was 64.7. Second white was Andy Galvin, and third in yellow and black, Neil Collins. Andy Smith has 5. Marvin Cox has 5. Simon Cross has 7. Jerry Doncaster 1. Neil Ellis, 7. Simon Wigg, 8. Neil Collins, 4. Steve Schofield, 1. I'm looking at have a look, of course, no score. Andy Galvin, 3. Andrew Silver, 4. Richard Knight, 7. Chris Morton, 7. Kelvin Tatum, 8. Sean Wilson, no score. And John Davis with 5. Of course, Andy Hackett, David Clark had a right piece but haven't scored a point. So that's how they stand at the interval of this CPL Homefire 1988 British Final.
For the watching this 1988 British Final, if you would like all the background, the score, the previous events, and all the photographs of the contestants, the 2 Speedway magazine